Hey folks, I'm Mike. Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/Inkdependence. It keeps this blog ad-free. Hello folks and welcome to an Inkdependence.com unboxing. Today I've got a package from JetPens and I've been waiting to unbox this thing. So let's do that. This is the most efficient way, obviously. Alright. Inside this is a box, apparently. That's weird. Underneath that, the first item. Throw that out of the way. I have, for a long time, not had a Midori book. Audrey reminded me that I did get her a Midori Traveler, so that has a little Midori notebook in it. But I haven't used any of their bigger notebooks, so I went ahead and got the Midori MD. This was suggested to me by some folks on Slack, so thanks for that idea. Right here. Let's see if I can open this guy. I don't want to employ the mighty K-bar. All right. Nice little plastic sleeve. Inside here, what do we have? This does come off. Cool. I kind of thought it did. Yeah, interesting. So this is one of the things that I was unsure about when I was looking at Midori papers and pads, and that is that they appear to be sort of unbound. And so I was looking at the JetPens site, and they have all manner of covers and things for them. And I was kind of confused by what to do with it because it looks like the cover is just paper. What's going on with my focus? Come on now, you know what you're up to. And so it looks like they're kind of unbound because you can see the stitching on the sides. You can see where the bookmark is sort of glued in place. And then they have all these covers online, and some of them are just paper covers, and they're like $10. And I mean, they have leather ones, they're like $80 or whatever, but I'm not going to get that for a notebook. So I was confused by this, but the cover on here is actually really, really thick cardstocky stuff, as you can probably hear a little bit. So it's no worries, it does have a cover. I wasn't going to get one of these because like, what is this? They're just a raw notebook? People said, no, it's a totally different cover. And it is, and this is nice. I don't know why you'd get a paper cover to go over your paper cover. That seems weird, but, you know, to each their own. The bookmark here seems nice and long. Yeah, it sticks out the bottom. That's good. I hate it when you get a bookmark that doesn't make it all the way to the bottom of the page. I went ahead and got the lined version, the ruled version, because this looked kind of cool. I like that it has a big, strong, thick ruling in the middle of the page. I think that's kind of neat. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use this for yet. Really have no idea, but I'm going to use it for something. I'm going to definitely do some notebook comparison stuff here in the near future. I have several notebooks here on my desk that are worth looking at. I've actually been kind of waiting for the Hippo Noto, and that hasn't come out yet. There's been some production delays and that sort of thing. So I've been waiting for that Kickstarter, and once that Kickstarter gets to me, I will probably do a big notebook thing. And so this Midori MD will be part of that thing. Oh, this cover stuff, there's like a piece of like wax paper in there, I guess to protect the cover from this other cover. Adjunct label sticker can be placed on the end paper as a record for the notebooks you finished. Oh, that's interesting. Is that in here somewhere? Did I throw it away? Oh, there it is. That was the idea thing. Okay, cool. Oh, idea diary. Oh, good. These go in the spine, and then this goes on the front. Well, that's kind of nice. Yeah, good for keeping a record. Well, I won't pitch that. I'm glad I read the outside of the casing before I threw all this away. Well, I'm not throwing away because I'll keep it for the review, but you know what I mean. All right. So this, you go over here. Now let's see what's going on in this box. I'm going to open this much more carefully. I knew there was a box in a box on the other one, so I was a little bit reckless with this giant K-bar. I won't be that way with this. This is very securely taped. Maybe too securely. I do have a bottle of ink in here, and I think that's probably why it's in a box. Maybe this ink doesn't come in its own box. I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right, mighty K-bar aside. Yeah, cool. Okay, I opened it upside down. Well, so bubble wrap. Cool. First off, let's look at this bottle of ink. I haven't got any of the Califolio inks yet, and so I ordered a Califolio ink that had been on my wish list for a while. I sort of keep a running list and a running cart at JetPens because when I hit about $25-30, I'll just go, okay, good, let's place that order. So I didn't get any of these. I didn't order this order just for any of the specific things, but kind of all of it together finally got me over that hump. And this is it's Zamna, which I have no idea what it's Zamna means, but it does look like a really cool color of ink. Somebody let me use their pen full of Itzama a while ago. It's kind of like a rusty orange. And I think that's pretty neat. I haven't used any of these Califolio inks really, so I'm excited to get on that. I hear there are some pretty cool ones. You keep hearing people talk about like Andronopal and stuff like that on like Pen Addict and that sort of jazz, but I don't really want a bright pink, but this orange looks pretty dope. And this bottle is really cool. It reminds me a lot of those Diamine bottles in the anniversary collection. One thing that kind of sucks about this bottle is that the way the cap is, there's a lot of room up here, and so when you tilt it this way, it looks like it's half empty or third empty or something. But it's not. It's full of ink. Anyway, this is a pretty inexpensive ink, so I went ahead and threw that on there. I think it was like $9. Put that over there. And then I have a bunch of other stuff in here because, sometimes you just make it onto your wish list. The first thing is one of these. This is a Sarasa clip pen. I really dig these pens. I think they're really good. This is a copper, like metallic ink, which I thought would be pretty cool. What size did I get on this one? Now, this is a 1.0, so this is pretty fat for a gel or a ballpoint. But I thought with that metallic ink, that would look pretty dope. Maybe I'll use it for headings or something like that. The other one I got is another Sarasa clip. And I got this one just basically because it looks cool. It has a bit of a grippy section right here on the grip section. It's kind of rubbery. It's got the big clip. It looks kind of old school. This is a 0.5, so much more normal sort of ball-pointy size pen. There we go. This is a gel, and it's supposed to be red-black, vintage red-black. So I'm pretty psyched about that. We'll have to see what it looks like here in a minute. And the other thing, was there more? Hold on. There was actually another thing in this packaging. Good. I knew I ordered 4 things. Good, good, good. So this is a Unistyle Fit, which is a sort of a system they have for interchangeable multi-pen system. And I thought it looked pretty cool. So I got that. This is a fairly cheap body, but it holds 4 refills, and I think that's a good number of refills. They have some that are 5 and some that are 3. I think they have one that's 2 even, if you want a skinny one. And so I got a variety of different kinds of refills. Most of these are gels, and so that's why they look the same. What was this other one? This other one was red, black. Oh, this is Arco ink. So this one's a ballpoint. The other 3 are gels. So this is an Arco ballpoint refill. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with those, but I figured I hadn't tried one yet, so I might as well. Let's go ahead and open these guys up. Come out. There we go. Looks cool. I think I got this in a pretty wide size too. 0.7. So I've got 0.5s, 0.7s, and then the big one is the red one is a big one. It's a 0.1. So several different sizes of refill. This is an interesting set of packagings right here. Look at that guy. I think this must come off. Yeah, like that. Oh, look at that tube. That's dope. Huh, and it comes out of that. That's cool. Good packaging there, Uniball. Well done. There's 2. The red one. Oh, the red one doesn't have a little protector on its tip. Looks like it still works though. Probably the protector is just stuck down in this packaging. And this one is a blue-black. All right, so let's see if we can assemble this pen. I like that the front of this is clear too, so you can see the workings. Yeah, that's really interesting. You see the little spots where you jam these guys in. Let's see, what do I want to be first? I think first I'll have this blue-black one. That'll be on the big clip. Right over here. Nice affirmative sort of click. Good. This last one you can't really see because everything's in the way. There we go. Cool. All right, let's put this together. We switch camera angles and we will see how these guys write. Okay, in fact, let's go ahead and see how they write in this Midori MD notebook. Let's use this last couple of pages here. This one is the Sarasa clip in vintage red. Yeah, starts right up. Very nice. All right, so this is a Sarasa clip. Yeah, works nice, feels good, lays down a nice line. This paper feels real nice for this sort of gel ink. Yeah, I dig it. All right. All right. Reminds me a lot of the other Sarasas. I've got like a whole bunch of Sarasa pens. I really like those guys. They're good pens. Drop that little nub in there. And this is a Sarasa clip. So he's a little bit of a squiggle. In copper. Yeah, that looks all right. Look at him close to my face. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not anyway yet as good as the jelly rolls. Man, if you haven't tried jelly rolls, try those. This is a sparkly jelly roll compared to that. Much better ink flow. Looks it looks better. But of course I've used this one and this other copper one's brand new. So we'll see if it gets better with use. All right, now for these guys, I'm going to take off the little tips. One time at work, I was at the school and professors kept complaining that their gel pens wouldn't work, and they kept going, "We need to send all these back," and it's because they didn't notice they needed to take off the little wax tip. So that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, so this is a Uniball. What the heck was this thing called again? Style Fit. Yeah, really nice. Writes really well. Yeah, this is that Acro ballpoint ink, and it's supposed to dry so quickly that you can, like, as soon as you write with it, it won't smear. But it feels a lot like a gel pen, so that's cool. I dig that. Now next is the red. The red gel, that feels great. It's a good bright red color. This one should be, I think I went blue or blue black. Let's see. Yeah, I went blue black on this one. I kept saying I can't figure out what colors I need to get, but I got a blue, I got a red, and I got a blue black. Cool. And the last one is orange. Orange ones can be hit or miss because you never know exactly what kind of orange ink you're going to get, and sometimes they're a little bit weird. But I said, hey, why not? I love orange. It's got a little bit of scratch to it, but it is a fairly narrow point. It is a nice bright orange, so yeah, good job. Cool. These all feel pretty good. I do like a good multi-pen. The other one I use fairly regularly is this one, and this is a Papermate Inkjoy multi-pen, and this one's actually also very good. I've never had any problems with it. It writes really nicely, but it is kind of huge. I don't know, is it bigger than this? It's a little bit bigger, and a little bit more garish because of the colors and stuff. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but this is all ballpoint. This is mostly gel with that one ballpoint insert, so that's pretty cool. What else? Is there anything else on here I need to show you? Oh yeah, let's do a little ink smear right quick. See what this Itzamna looks like, and also see how this Midori paper, which has handled this fairly well. You get some show through because this is fairly thin paper. A little bit of show through there on that gel pen. In fact, just a little bit of bleed. So I'm actually kind of worried about that bleeding through with an ink smear, but we're going to persevere anyway. Let's see how it goes. So we'll see if this sticks to the letter opener. Ah, I did good. Good, good, good. There we go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a neat ink. I'm gonna really enjoy this one, I think. It looks like it's gonna be a good one. It's got good tones in there. Looks like it might have some nice shading. Looks like it's gonna be dark enough to read. These are all things I was hoping that it would be. So that's great. Let's see how this paper handled this smear. Remarkably well, actually. I'm kind of surprised since that gel pen about went through, but you do see some wrinkling there as it's sort of soaking into paper. We'll see if it soaks through eventually, but I kind of think it won't. So good, good. I'm pretty impressed with that. It's weird that this gel pen up here is the one that almost bled through. The jelly roll almost went through it. But anyway, so this has been my unboxing of my JetPens stuff. Definitely go to jetpens.com. Check out what they've got on offer. They have things you generally can't get anywhere else in the States, which is you know, a really nice feature. So you know, check that out. See if you can find some cool stuff for yourself. $25 gets you free shipping, which is always awesome. Shipping costs are such a bear, but 25 bucks is a low bar, and you can totally hit that at JetPens with little effort. So, all right, that's it. I am Mike. This is Ink Dependence. See y'all later. Peace out.